President Donald Trump's mass deportation plan is in full swing, and of course we're hearing from a whole host of communities that are not supposed to be over here,
U.S. officials tell CBS News that a military plane is currently in the air en route to Cuba to transport nearly a dozen migrant detainees to Guantanamo Bay so they can be held there as part of this operation.
For decades, immigrants have been the backbone of America, building its cities, fueling its industries, and contributing to its culture. But today, thousands of immigrants are being deported, leaving behind broken families, struggling businesses, and a nation on the brink of economic uncertainty. Why is this happening? And what does it mean for America's future? Let's uncover the truth. Immigrants are called orphans of the world? Immigrants leave their homeland in search of a better future, but in doing so, they become orphans, disconnected from both their home country and their new one. They leave behind parents, siblings, and lifelong friends, only to arrive in a place where they are often unwelcome and unsupported. With no safety net, they must start from scratch, facing cultural barriers, financial struggles, and discrimination. For many, the journey is not just about survival, but proving their worth in a country that sees them as outsiders. The struggle, hard work, and sacrifice. Despite the hardships, immigrants don't sit back and wait for handouts. They take the toughest jobs that keep America running. Agriculture, construction, healthcare, food service, sectors where immigrant labor is indispensable. And yet, they are often underpaid, overworked, and living in fear of deportation. More than 70% of farm workers in the U.S. are immigrants. Over 25% of all doctors, 36% of home health aides, and a significant percentage of engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs are foreign-born. Without them, the nation would face a labor crisis overnight. The hidden truth. How immigrants drive the economy. Beyond their labor, immigrants fuel the economy in other ways. They start businesses, create jobs, and pay billions in taxes. In fact, undocumented immigrants alone contribute over $11 billion in state and local taxes every year. Legal immigrants contribute even more, supporting programs like Social Security and Medicare, programs they often don't even qualify to use. Many of the world's biggest companies were founded by immigrants or their children: Apple, Google, Tesla, Amazon. Without them, America wouldn't be the global powerhouse it is today. The cost of deportation. What America will lose. Deporting millions of immigrants might sound like a solution, but it comes with devastating consequences. Here's what happens when you remove the workforce that keeps America running. Labor shortages. Farmers struggle to harvest crops, leading to food shortages and rising grocery prices. Factories shut down, unable to meet production demands. Economic decline. The U.S. GDP will shrink by hundreds of billions of dollars as businesses lose workers and consumers. Deporting undocumented immigrants alone could cost the economy $434 billion in just 1 year. Higher taxes for citizens. With millions of tax-paying immigrants gone, Americans will have to cover the tax gap, meaning higher taxes and fewer public services. Healthcare crisis. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and home health services rely on immigrant workers. Without them, the shortage of doctors and nurses will worsen, impacting millions of Americans. Social and cultural impact. Families will be torn apart, children will be left behind in foster care, and the diversity that makes America unique will begin to disappear. Mass deportation is not just an attack on immigrants. It's an attack on the very foundation of America's economy and society. A better solution. Immigration reform, not deportation. So what's the solution? Instead of tearing families apart and crippling the economy, here's what America should do instead. Pathway to legalization. Allow hardworking immigrants who have been in the U.S. for years to gain legal status, contributing openly to the economy. Work permits and legal programs. Establish clear programs for temporary and permanent workers to fill labor shortages in key industries. Border security and fair policies. Strengthen borders but also ensure humane treatment and fair processes for those seeking legal entry. Community integration programs. Invest in education, language training, and cultural programs to help immigrants succeed and contribute fully to society. With smart policies, immigration can be an asset, not a problem. It's time to recognize that immigrants don't take from America, they help build it. Final thought: America's future is at stake. The United States has always been a nation of immigrants. Deporting millions will not fix America's problems, it will only create new ones. The real solution lies in policy, fairness, and recognizing the contributions of those who have given everything for a chance to be part of this country. What do you think? Should America deport millions? Or should it find a way to make immigration work for everyone? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on real-world issues.